Hi guys, just testing out the new Siege test server really quick. Yeah, I've just missed it actually because we just got the first round in. I got a couple of kills on the first round somehow. Yeah, we're jumped on. So yeah, I wasn't going to stream, but I thought I've actually had a good round. So let's jump on really quick. Can do. Yeah, they've definitely reworked the map. It feels like a new map, completely different to last time. So yeah, it's, just wanted to understand what the map was really and some of the changes, but we'll be doing a bit more of an in-depth chain review anyway. So if we try a sentry out, this is the new operator, isn't it? So we don't have that. We don't have the ACOG. We don't have anything at the minute, so we'll just run the iron sight. Pretty bare there, isn't it? We've got the super shorty and nitros. Got yes, we've got literally everything. So it's a little bit OP at the minute, but yeah, we'll ready up and see how it goes. Yeah, so it'd be good to see how balanced it is actually, the game. Instead of all the macros are gone, so I'm not sure. The only thing on the test server, it doesn't seem to save all your settings, so you end up sort of jumping on and everything's a little bit new again. But just set that a little bit. Yeah, so it's all new. It does feel like a new map actually, which is good actually because I've never been a massive fan of this stadium map. Be good to actually get a bit of a rework. It'd be good to see what operators the season's bringing. Or with sort of the new my aim's off. I think the iron sight's not great on this gun, is it? So I think I'm struggling a little bit, but let's get some holes open. Yes, I said I've literally just jumped on it now, so it's, I've not looked at all the patch notes yet. I know they've reworked the maps, they've reworked Recruit. There's also a rework on barbed wire as well, so that does 5 HP damage every second, so it'd be good to see how they use that this season. Just run back here. Get this round as well, but yeah, I've literally just jumped on a little bit. Oh god, look at that. Ah. Yeah, so I've just jumped on without actually looking at the notes too well, but yeah, it's a bit of a shame that last kill there. Could have done something a bit better than that, couldn't I? So I'll just check the patch notes. So there's a big list of patch notes usually. So let me have a look. So it's a 1.2 gig download. So we'll accept that and we'll have a look. All the penalties, operators, grey drones. Yeah, they've actually changed the drone colours. I'll try and do it now in a minute. Oh, it looks like they've actually changed the drones, so you can actually. It seems a bit more HD, and I think what they're trying to do is get people off. Trying to get people off phones in between some of the matches and in between rounds, that sort of stuff. They've also changed the flash colour as well, so you can have black or white flashes now from a sort of flash grenade. So the fixes, UI issues, spectator issues. So they fixed quite a few little bits, sort of technical bits in the background, haven't they? Player voice chat, that's been sorted. Design notes, Let's have a look. What pops up here? So there is a roadmap. So it looks like operator, first one, 7. So yeah, it's not a good website to be honest. It's struggled a bit with these. Yeah, the patch notes haven't really been released too well. So let me see what we can find. Yeah, it does look like there is a roadmap, but it's not available just yet. Let's see what we can do. So if we go into the drone, we'll just see what the drone looks like. It's supposed to be a bit more HD than last time. I've never really had a trouble with the drones, so you can see this is all new, isn't it? So they've looks to be a new section there as well. So just sort of updated this map quite extensively, I'd say. Get the drone up, can't we? Get it back. Yeah, I've sort of been on and off Siege again. I've sort of playing it and then jumped onto XDefiant and back on it now. So yeah, enjoying it. I think it's getting to the point now where it does need the rework, especially with sort of the time constraints they've got. They've got a couple of years, haven't they, left to develop it, so it'd be good to see what they do. So it looks like there is another floor up here, doesn't there? So I just need to, yeah, there is there. So what we can do. It's quite a quick match, that wasn't. See what the patch notes are here. Throws up all the old years for some reason. Okay, so there's revamps to recruit, 2 new looks, so we've got the 2 operators. So look here, just find another match on the test server. Onto the operators, there we go. So yeah, striker and sentry. So there's 2 new operators. It's basically a revamped recruit, isn't it? So a lot of people have been not complaining, but a bit disappointed with you can't do the 5 stack on recruit. But to be fair, there's been like 7, well, almost 9 years of recruit, isn't there? So not a major problem to me. It's usually people just spamming the game, to be honest, sort of messing about. So it's probably a good thing. I think that's probably the route they've gone down of let's try and mature the game a little bit and yeah, stop people messing about, to be honest. Let's have a look. So content on here. So membership rollout, monthly exclusive content. So that'll be the pass, won't it? So that'll be new script skins, Year 9 Season 2, first operators recruit now sports a fresh new look, features 2 archetypes for playing as an attacker or defender, and you can also customise recruits loadout. So they are a fully fledged operator now. So armed with the M4, yeah. Look at Commando 9, and then looking at that, the number of red mines in Fenris has been reduced to 4 and are no longer bulletproof. But what happens now is he actually gets that number back. So if he's got 4, throws 4 out, I think he can activate 3. But when one gets shot, he gets 1 reactivation back. So I think they've tried to balance it that way. Soulless balancing update has been reduced, yeah. So you can only use Soulless after the drone phase now. So I know they've swapped that. So there's a few updates, but I think it's more looking at the maps. I think that's probably a look. Level 5 access to the marketplace. Yeah, so there's not really anything. There's not really a whole lot on the maps either. Training and onboarding priority. They've not brought back terrorist hunt yet, or equivalent. So I know people want that back. That was quite a good way just to warm up, wasn't it, before the matches. But now the AI versus it is an actual. You have to load it up through the server, so it's a little bit. Yeah, puts people off a little bit, doesn't it? You might as well jump into a quick match, to be honest. So there's not a whole lot, to be honest. It's basically just pushing the recruit, the rework maps, and not really talking much about sort of the barbed wire. So let's see the designer note, see what's changed there. Praetor Band Striker, so we've seen that gadget ability there, Sentry Fenrir, and Soulless, so we've gone through that. Amos, relatively low pick and win rates, so they've added the AK-74M, whose loadout now angled and horizontal grip, so they've just tried to buff him up a little bit, because it sounds like he's not being used. I'd imagine he's probably used a bit more in the higher ranks. Barbed wire, so to try and enhance the effectiveness of barbed wire, they're increasing the risk. So as I said before, 5 HP damage every 1 second, and also wire stiffness increase. So it looks like it's going to be an actual slower time to actually maneuver through it as well. So yeah, so there's a bit of a trade-off there, isn't there? Of yeah, they've definitely increased that, haven't they? It's probably one of the lower picks, isn't it? For so let's have a look. Yeah, I'm really struggling at the minute to get into test servers, so I do apologise. So I'll end the stream shortly. I can't get onto a match, and we'll just have to jump on. I think that was sort of my plan a minute ago, to try and load it up as fast as I could, but it didn't. Yeah, I'm not sure what this kill. Yeah, so I don't think I can ruin that. I'll show you this kill actually. It's going to the watch. I literally joined, got into a match straight away. So yeah, so you can see that the textures are all different. Here, so let me just have a look here. So I'm really not into this. Not even sure who I was. Let's have a this side. There we go. So I was Doc, wasn't I? So if I go on to Doc, so I was sort of AFK for a minute. Yeah, I didn't realise I was actually on the game, so I was just sort of flicking in the background on YouTube and checking the patch notes. Yeah, if I skip it a little bit. Never been a big fan of this replay editor, to be honest, but yeah, so basically move here, somehow get the final the kills. I've no idea how. I could see 2 people there. There must have been a bit of a collapse situation. Really no idea. So you'll see this in a minute. I'll get both. Okay, so he's reviving. Okay, yes, and then I got the last. Yeah, it was just such a lucky round. And then obviously we've. Yeah, that was it. So I'm not sure how that happened, but I couldn't see on the actual gameplay itself. I couldn't actually see that. So, but yeah, the replay editor is still a nightmare, to be honest. So not a massive fan of it, to be honest. Never really got my head around it. Maybe it's just me, to be honest. But let's just try if we can get into another game. There does seem to be games, but they are very limited at the minute on. Yeah, so if you haven't already, guys, I've just uploaded the Year 9 Season 2 cinematic. So, absolutely epic, to be honest, really good. Yeah, it's sort of Sam Fisher's back in action, so yeah, we've joined late. The problem is when you join the test servers, they're about 50 gig. They're just really painful to download, and once you're in, you're alright, but you're effectively downloading the game again, just another version of the game, so it's a bit of a hassle. It'd be nice if it was just an add-on to the game, but it isn't. Some whatever reason, I don't know if it's because it's on a different network. They tend to just do it as a separate download, so yes, we'll see who's still going. So it looks quite an even round, this, doesn't it? Well, no, actually, lost a couple, especially they were down anyway. So yeah, I've not been a. So it's very recognisable, isn't it? The map, so it's nothing new, but they've definitely reworked the bottom end of it. Maybe we can. Oh my god, he's planting. Ah, can't believe he's eating it. They just need to defend this for a minute now, don't they? Game. So let's try and pick the operator quick. Let's try and get in as quick as we can. We'll do the sentry loadout again, but I'm not a massive fan of it so far. Got the commando. Awful, isn't it? Probably argue that's the better gun. But I think we'll just ready up like that. Kitchen. Yeah, it's all, yeah, so without, yeah. I think it's just going to take a while to get my head used to. So this new operator is on defense as well. So yes, it's basically recruit has been reworked to basically split out into two separate operators. So yeah, it'd be good. I should have tried the barbed wire really. That would have been. Oh, I think I'll probably have to try that next. So we'll get some holes through here for him and see what we can do in a minute. Hopefully. Yeah, I might have to do a bit of a run around the map just to see what the changes are. This all looks familiar. It just seems to be like they've put a lower section, so they've got rid of the window here. See that? They've got rid of the door there. Yeah, so they've changed it round slightly, haven't they? This all looks quite familiar, doesn't it? That's all the same. This is the same pretty much. Yeah, so most, yeah, I'd say 80% is very similar then, isn't it? If not the same. Unless we're on the old map and they're pushing different versions of it, I'm not sure. Yeah, this is slightly different. I'm not really sure what his ability is, to be honest. Doesn't really seem to be an ability, as in every other operator. He's just sort of got the C4 and the grenade, so whether that's an ability, I'm not sure. Yeah, there doesn't really seem to be any sort of ability to him. Oh, yeah, a bit of a funny move. You'd think they'd do at least something, but whether it's, as I said, he's got the two sort of mains, that's the... Yeah, if that's the whole thing. It's my fault there, stairs. Could be using the cams, that's the problem, but... try and do now, can't we? Yeah, as I said, I've never been a massive fan of this map, but it's good for the cinematics when they do sort of the events, but it's just a bit strange they've kept it as a bit of a fundamental map in the game, but it would be nice to get some night maps. It sounds like they are coming back. When they're coming back, I'm not sure. 100% sure at the minute, but it looks like they're reintroducing night maps. It'd be good to get some reworks of maps and new maps, really. A bit like this. This really should be a new map, shouldn't it? Not just a rework of an older map, I'd say. I think that's the problem, really. People wanting a bit of an upgrade, just sort of stuck in the past a little bit. It's very difficult. Yeah, I was going to say it's very difficult to update the game without upsetting some of the sort of the more, I won't say pro gamers, but more the serious gamers where a lot of people don't like change. So if they start changing it too much, then it'll just drop people off the competitive side. So I think they're very, very stuck, aren't they, on do they reintroduce new maps and rework the game extensively for new players, or do they try and keep the old players happy with minimal change and more balance in reworks? So yeah, so it's difficult, isn't it? I think they're in a funny position. Siege, they can't seem to win because people ask for stuff, they do it, and then it doesn't go to plan. So we've got one more round anyway, which is good. Yeah, just let me know your comments below if you're still playing Siege, if you're still into Siege, or if it's a game you're looking to get into. There's still this year and next year to get into it. So spawn on the roof there, aren't we? We'll spawn this side and we'll see. It looks like they've updated this. Really looks a little bit cleaner, but nothing too extensive. We'll go for okay, I think. We'll try Finker, but yeah, I'm not sure how well the drones look. Not 100% sure on the drones look more colourful. I've never really noticed, to be honest. With the yeah, I don't know. Does it look more colourful? I'm not sure if they were black and white before. I'm not sure. It's funny when you play a game that many hundreds of hours and you just miss little bits. I think yeah, it starts. Yeah, maybe they were black and white. I can't remember. It's crazy, isn't it? All the detail it's sort of stored in your memory, but you don't actually recognise when you're playing it day to day. See what we can do here in a minute. So you can shoot that now, can't you? Okay, so we're in with gonna have to play it safe here, aren't we? I think. Could do with getting around here, really. Getting we've got the bomb there, haven't we? So looks like we've got site control as well. So we just need to play it safe now. Get an angle. Okay, so he's there. Oh, add him then. Well, if he can just defend the bomb, we're pretty good, aren't we? To okay. I think he's doing, but get back onto. Yeah, good job. It's pretty strong thermite still. It's was a good gun. So yeah, so we're into the next round. So it looks like the test server then is it's sort of unranked then, isn't it? It's an unranked test server opposed to a quick match. So, yeah, so it's equipped 2 gadgets. So that is, yeah, looking at that is, it's funny how people aren't actually jumping to use Striker. They sort of just using the old operators. So, yeah, for the sake of this, we'll use him. But Not going to get, yeah, I can already see it's going to be a disaster this from a wider point. But I could be wrong, might be wrong, I don't know. Yeah, so this side, aren't we? So it looks like they've reworked that. Let's just see where. Okay, so somehow just got through. They're using the barbed wire, so it does look like playing to the barbed wire strategy. Yeah, it was never really a thing. It was just more for sound cues than anything. Obviously, now they're using it as a bit of a way to. I suppose if you're planting the bomb and you're on low health and you hit one, it could actually down you quite easily. To be honest, so yeah, we're gonna have to watch out this year. I think this rework. Have to watch that there as well. That's the problem. That window. Watch the window. Quite careful around here because it's. Yeah, like that. I should have droned, shouldn't I? Yeah. Should have drawn that one, but no problem. The chunk of yeah, Easter egg there for you. I lost this round actually, but get the next one. Be careful here, isn't he? I did ping that before, but or drawn through that, I think, or a flash. Yeah, so I think it's part of the year 9, and probably do a siege giveaway as well. I'll get a siege giveaway up on the channel. If anyone's still yet to play Siege, just let me know. Put a comment down below on the stream or on my channel, and I'll yeah, roll you into part of the giveaway then. Siege. Good thing with Siege is I've always found it's sort of play to level up really, so you don't need to use any of your own money. It's a good game of play to unlock everything. The more you play, you could even do like the training. Don't worry too much about a downed operator. Up there, yeah. So you can't worry too much about the money because you can just play and do some of the training missions, and you get enough renown then to then unlock your operators. So it's just play. The more you play, the more you unlock. Basically, it's always been a really good ethic in that sense. Some of the skins are quite heavy, sort of £15 onwards. Some like the like Final Fantasy skins, or the Tomb Raider skin, or the and I think what they're called now, the elite skins, as you will. So you get sort of the weapon unlocks and skins, character skins, animation. So usually a little bit more money, but yeah, from a base game, it's really good. So the only really ones I've got are, might not have it on the test servers to be honest, but we've got that one. But yeah, so overall it looks like Striker's the new one. I'm not sure what there is. They don't tend to reveal too much on the servers, so I don't know if there's any. Yeah, it's very basic at the minute, isn't it? But that's the first operator. So this is the attacker striker. So you can see you've got them It's loading, keeps crashing at the minute. I think it's just the test server, but you've got the M4 and you've got the light machine gun there. You've got the shotgun from Jackal pistol here, and then you basically use two. So the perk is having two gadgets opposed to one gadget and one sort of secondary. So you can have grenades and is there a C4 option? No, so you could actually roll with two grenades then, couldn't you, like that? Two lots. You could EMP. So yeah, I'm not sure. As I said, I've had a couple of games now. No one seems to be jumping for the Mrs. Sentry. So the loadout on Sentry is the Commando 9 from Mozzie. So doesn't have the ACOG yet. There's no 1.5 scope or anything. So, and we've got this from Castle, which is the awful gun. I can't get used to it, but I suppose you could have that as the secondary, couldn't you? But on defence, so I can't see that ever being used. You'd probably stick with that, and one of these, probably more that for the holes. And then you can run with a C4 and grenades if you want, or you can run with shield. There's no barbed wire. Okay, so there is a barbed wire option there. But yeah, so that's the new operators basically. Not 100% sure how well it's going to go down. Initial thoughts are it's going to go really bad. I think people are more bothered about the reworking new operators, not reworking old operators. But my aim's a bit off today, but you can see this gun is what it is. It's not the worst gun ever. The Commando, it's quite. I'd say it's probably a close quarter to mid-range gun. I wouldn't like to take any long shots with it, but obviously this one's, you can't get there, but it's not doing much at clear it there. So yeah, so it's quite a good. It's not a bad gun. It's good just for close quarters. It works well with Mozzie when you sort of on the drones, and not sure how well it's going to work here. So that's the first operator. Really, what they should do is be able to change your operators here, but you can, to be honest. So yeah, and then we've got this here as well, haven't we? The moving, could be the moving targets here. Yeah, so that's that one. So thanks for watching, everyone. It's just a quick stream just to show you a bit of the test server, that was all. So nothing too serious, but hopefully everyone's enjoyed the quick stream. And now we'll be on shortly for some more gameplay. Then let's have a look at this really quick whilst we're on the range here, can't. So this is the bit hard to control actually. It's a bit more long range shot, isn't it? But maybe I'm not controlling recoil very well. You usually just pull down to the left, and usually pretty good. Like that. They're all sort of in that middle, aren't they? A little bit. So if we go, yeah, so you just pull down to the left a little bit. Usually pretty good. Yeah, so so it's not great, but vertically, if I shot up, it's just going to go straight to the right. So usually, if you pull down to the left here, you can usually counter that sort of right spin. Yeah, so thanks for joining, everyone. And then this is the Jackal shotgun, then, isn't it? But yeah, so I'm not sure how well it's going to go this season, but I think I'm more bothered about looking at the maps than anything, just to see what's coming. Yeah, what's going to come out. So yeah, hopefully everyone's good, and yeah, I'll see you all shortly for the next stream, which should probably be a bit of Ghosts or maybe a bit of Siege once it's all loaded up right. So yeah, take care, everyone.